Good morning. I have a few pet peeves and other sorts of things that I don't particularly care for that I'm gonna rant about. Today's topic is going to be weird. It's school buses. Why I hate school buses. Here, I'll put a little light on myself while I'm walking. I don't particularly hate school buses, but what I do hate is, at least in Florida, almost all of them have a stupid blinking white strobe on top of it that goes all the time. I haven't figured out what the purpose of that is yet. I'm sure everybody's going to come back and go, it's for safety. It's so that you see the bus. And I'm going to go, you're a dipstick. Because if you can't see a big yellow thing, and in most cases got reflective tape all around it, you shouldn't be driving or doing anything near it. So the worst part about it is distraction. It's a serious distraction. I ride my bike in the morning, usually like this, just prior to dawn. And as I'm riding along, all of a sudden there's this flash, flash, flash over next to me. And of course, everybody looks at the blinky, flashy lights. And that's the purpose of blinky, flashy lights, is to attract your attention. I used to drive an ambulance and other emergency vehicles. So now my head goes and turns and looks at the blinky, flashy light over there, which may be the school bus. It may be the reflection of the school bus's strobe on a white fence next to me. It could be anything. So now, in the interest of safety, am I looking where I'm going? No. I'm looking at this distraction off to the side, not where I'm going. You've now distracted me. And if I was in a vehicle and there was another school bus there, or children at least, you distracted me from being able to see them and other vehicles, and dipsticks riding bicycles without lights, and dipsticks driving cars without lights when it's this dark. So that's my pet peeve. I want to know when it becomes really bad? We had this thing in Florida. It's all over, but in Florida, where we can get a fog in the morning. Now, put a blinky, flashy white light up on top of a bus in thick fog. What happens? Everything flashes everywhere. Isn't that cool? Now, everything becomes a distraction. How is that adding to safety? Now, I'm not against blinky, flashy lights on school buses. When they're stopped to pick up and discharge, put all the blinky, flashy lights on you want. Everybody should know that they're there and they're doing something. But when those doors close and they're driving, and they could drive a couple of miles to go to the school or before they even start picking up students, there's no reason for it. They're just driving down the road. Those school buses are no different than any freaking Prius on the road. Zero difference. You don't hit them. You see them, you don't hit them. No difference. Whether there's one child in a Prius or 50 in a school bus. No difference. Take care. El Pato de la Muerta signing off.